And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yeah, thank you so very much for being here tonight. I am your humble host, Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad day. It's sadness all around. This is supposed to be a comedy show. It's supposed to make you guys laugh. I'm going to try my best. I ain't going to lie. This weekend, I was supposed to, on Sunday, I was planning on going to the Rainham Flea Market here in Massachusetts. And let me make sure my mic's working. Okay, make it show. Sorry about that. We don't need any struggle streaming. It might start out a little bumpy, but we'll get through it. I was supposed to see my boy Jimmy from Fish Tank at the Rainham Flea Market. That was my plan. And I got terrible, god-awful news. My mom, who I love dearly, went into the hospital. I think it was Friday, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's been such a crazy week. So far, last 5 days, whatever the hell it is. But I went into, she went into the hospital, and it's just, I don't want to get into private, personal stuff like that, but prayers, please, and please, and please, and please, and thank you, prayers. Yesterday was an absolute disaster. I'm so sorry. I miss you. I say sorry to you guys. I'm sorry. It stinks. I miss it too. Mad. It's just been a pretty emotional, crappy week. And then today, we get the ruling from the Supreme Court that the United States is over with. So, what are you going to do, right? And the number one movie in the world is Toy Story 5, which is absolute dog shit. And not to be outdone by the other dog shit, which is James Gunn's Superwoman. Okay? That's why, shout out to Nerdrotic. Love you, dude. Nerdrotic has made 17 gazillion videos on how bad Supergirl is. We get it, dude. I mean, make your money. Make your money, bro. Make your money, dude. I got you. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to borrow another Nerdrotic thumbnail. And I'm going to make Amy Coney Barrett, who should be removed from office or chair immediately. I mean, yesterday, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know how long she's been up there, but this bitch sucks. Pardon, parlez-vous français? Is that how you say pardon my French? I don't know. That's as much French as I know. But listen, we got other stuff, okay? I'm definitely gonna get into some of the Supreme Court rulings, but I don't want to waste time on that. I need laughs. I'm sure you guys need laughs. Let's do some laughing. I missed you guys like crazy. Like I said, Sunday I had all these plans. I was gonna go bringing my kids with me because it's a flea market. You know what I mean? There's junk and stuff all over the place. Samurai swords and places. Fun. It's just fun. And I'm like, I'm going to go there, hang out. I'll finally have, someone to hold the camera instead of me just walking down the streets of Boston doing live streams that are cutting in and out. Hey, guys. I know it's like a Bruce Lee movie over here. But I was just going to do a video. I was going to do a video. I'm like, I'm not going to live stream it. I learned my lesson well. Ain't doing that mess no more. I'm watching Bubba the Love Sponge this morning. Shout out to Bubba. And I'm trying to watch our Rumble so I can say what's up to everybody. I said hello to Kenny and Sniz and a couple other people. And I like it froze up on me because it's Rumble. And I refreshed the damn thing. And I went and scrolled back to see, anybody said hello back. Nothing. None of my chats went through. It's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not Rumble's fault completely, but they gotta, I don't know, get an upgrade on their whatever bill because I had to watch it on YouTube. YouTube, like I said a million times, I could be in the desert and I can't call 911. I need help. Hello? Nobody's there. I can't get any service. Oh, but I can watch YouTube. YouTube is like super all powerful. I don't know why. But dude, thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know if our boy DMS is going live tonight. I don't know what's going on. I got a couple of texts from people saying he might not go on tonight. Yesterday I work whooped my behind. I'm gonna tell you, whooped my butt. Oh my glob. I couldn't take it. I'm like, I was so upset. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because my mom, I was like, should I just cancel the show and just come straight to see you in the hospital? And she's like, no, I'm looking forward to the show. So I'm like, all right, I want to, put on a good show for my mother, try to make her laugh, cheer her up. And work gets in the way again. So what are you going to do? Like Morgan Elizabeth said on Twitter, it's that time of year. Because her man, shout out to Dylan, he owns his own landscape gimmick tree service company or whatever you call it. And summertime's when the money's there. And you gotta grab it while the grabbing's good. So before we get on to all this, listen, Supreme Court stuff and all that stuff. Elon Musk. Did you guys hear about this? They're all the libtards are blaming Elon Musk for shutting down U.S. aid. They're trying to say he killed 14 million people. We'll get into it. What else is there? There's a couple of things. Citizen Vigilante is #1 on Apple TV and Amazon Buy a Gimmick, whatever it's called. I didn't even get to watch it. It was free until the day after, what was it, Saturday morning, I think, something like that, 10 a.m. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's brutal. Let me get to the chat before we do anything, man. I missed you guys. Every weekend I missed you guys, and I look forward to the Monday show. So we're doing Monday on a Tuesday. I don't know when we're going to make it for the Tuesday show, but we'll figure something out. By the way, I got Friday off, so I think I'm going to go at 6 p.m. on Friday. I'll let you know, but that's kind of the goal. I might have to go 7. We'll see, because I got some stuff I got to do. I got to drive places. But if I can, I'm going to try and go live again. I think I'm going to try and bring the wife and kids to the Plymouth, Massachusetts fireworks show. I'm going to try and go live again. I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do a freaking live stream again. I haven't learned my lesson, apparently. No, we'll see what happens. If it works, it works. I don't know. But Plymouth, Mass has the absolute best fireworks. The problem is, I'm in garbage ass Massachusetts. I got to get my ass down to Florida. Speaking of news, the House and Senate of Florida, whatever, just passed a bill to allow a vote on the next election in November for you wonderful Floridians to vote if you want to end property taxes for non-public schools and homesteads, like Homestead Rescue. This is my resume. And this is my headshot. I forget how the guys give me. You ever see that show? Great show. The father and the daughter and son go around helping homesteads and shit. I can't get enough of that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so it's kind of, like I was like, I already want to escape to Florida anyways. I got to get the hell out of this state. It sucks. Because I was going to say in Massachusetts, all these stupid towns are like, there's one town I'm going to show you in particular. They're like, be careful flying flags on the 4th of July. They're trying to like ban flags in this town for people like putting them on the street and all over the place because it hurts the birds. Oh, they didn't give a shit about that when the Democrats stole the election for old diaper pants, nor did they give a flying hoot nanny about Obama years. But when, it's the 250th anniversary of our dead country now, thanks to Amy Coney Barrett and John Roberts. John Roberts should be. Mussolini comes to mind. I don't know, a few other things. But yeah, Florida, they're ending it. And then I guess they're not going to drop property taxes for everybody in Florida. I like to end them, but they are going to set your property value for certain. If it's like a 3-2 or whatever, it's going to be like $100,000. So you pay taxes on that $100,000 because houses are going up all over the place. Florida is out of control. I remember when I was a kid, I'm like looking around at houses and shit. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just move to Florida. You could buy like a 4-bedroom house in Florida for like $80,000. In the 90s, $80,000 for a 4-bedroom. Now Florida's still cheaper than all the rest of them. But man, I was watching Fresh and Fit. I was thinking of reviewing them, but we got too much stuff to get into today. Maybe we'll do it again because he had Nick Fuentes on and a bunch of hoes because it's Fresh and Fit. That's just how they do that shit. And they're in Miami, and they're just pulling girls off the street, seeing if they want to. And all of them seem to be all from Florida, except for one chick was like from Colorado, but now lives in Miami. So I guess they're all from Miami. And I'm like, I know Miami's right next to Cuba and shit, but these are all like Puerto Rican chicks, Ecuadorian, Venezuelan. It's like, I want to move to Florida. Like I just want to escape to Florida. It's so much better. But by the time I get down there, is like maybe if I get a homestead, I'll have to have that dude and his family come down from Alaska with his resume and headshot to help me with my homestead because I'm sick of this shit. I am sick and tired of every stupid government agency and company sticking their hands in my pockets and my bank accounts. It's ridiculous. I know you guys are in the same boat. We bust our ass and work for everybody else to get our money. That's how it feels. That's how it seems. And at least Florida, you get to keep a little bit more of your money. And but it's more freedom. I mean, we're gonna get I'm already down there in my mind. Florida isn't gonna get Byron Donalds. I'm telling you, Floridians, do not fall for that shit. Vote for Fishback. Fishback is he's gonna do everything DeSantis did and more. And more. DeSantis has done a shitload, believe me. It's like he's the best governor in the whole country of every state. But he's still, there's much like, I'm used to Tom Brady. I had Tom Brady up here with the Patriots for like 19 years. So we were spoiled, but Brady would win like his second championship in a row, and they're interviewing him and for the next upcoming season or even after the Super Bowl that he just won 2 in a row. And they're like, how you feeling? He's like, we didn't have a good third quarter. I mean, there's a lot to improve on. And they're like, you just won the Super Bowl, dude. He's like, he still wasn't satisfied. Improving, baby. So maybe I got that Patriots way up in my guts. But it's like, This things that like DeSantis like sent. I've said it before on here. DeSantis sent what was it like 26 or 19 or something illegals up here to Martha's Vineyard, and it was a cute little thing, okay. But DeSantis has allowed, I think, 3 million illegal aliens to live in Florida. That's not good. I don't give a French toast what Sheila Jackson Lee and the Jackson 5 up there in the Supreme Court, they can kiss my tuchus. Like, go ahead, try to make me do it. You can't deport them? Watch me deport them. See you later. Why don't we have a law? Maybe Trump can write an executive order or something where pregnant women who aren't citizens can't fly on airplanes here. What's wrong with that? Oh, you want, because we'll get into it. Let me get to the checks. I miss you guys. The greatest one of all time, Bob Cook, my dude. Thank you so much, Bob. I love you, bro. Kenny Powers, I missed you this morning. I did say hi. It didn't go through. You know what's crazy? Halfway through my day, a couple hours after Bubba, really, probably like 3 hours later, my boy, primetime number 99, Alex Stein, had Buckley Carlson on. And I got to catch him. I never get alerts for Alex. I'm a mod, for God's sakes, and I don't get alerts. But I got an alert today. Alex and Buckley Carlson crushed Tucker's brother, Buckley. It was so much fun. Oh, it was like a taste of the old days. The old prime time 99. I miss him. Bart, Hutch, speaking of missing, my boy, Bart, thank you for being here, Hutch. Johnny Z, pimping, my dude, Matty P, my man, thank you so much. I freaking love you, Matty. You know that shit. I'm just looking for anybody that I might have missed. There he is. Nick the Gun Guy. My man. Yo, I'll text you anyway, but on Friday I was thinking of having I kind of wanted to do like, I got an idea for a show and I want you to be on Friday. So and I might, if DMS is down, I'd like to have DMS, maybe Fat Pig, and I got an idea for Friday's show. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your mind. Or in the front. It's supposed to be in the front. I don't know. You want to know something cool, too? Over the weekend, I couldn't sleep. My mother's in the hospital. I couldn't sleep for whatever reason. Gee, I wonder what reason. But I couldn't get sleep. It was just broken sleep all night. Saturday and then again on Monday. And I watched, I think it's Ewu, what the hell? You know what Ewu is? True crime. It's like a true crime. Like they show like they somehow get a hold of police cams and just whatever. Police integrity. Why can't I say that word? Interrogation videos. It's been a long week. But they had one for Hogan. And they talked at the end, at the very end, they brought up Bubba, like the main like fake nurse, the male nurse. And I mean fake because this dude doesn't know his ass from his elbow. He's the one who said that that during surgery, Hogan's whatever artery or whatever was slit by accident. And aortic nerve, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. And he's like, the cops like interview him like 3 times. And on the third one, he's like, they're like, well, I'm asking you like how you knew about that. He's like, I just like read the paperwork. And he's like, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. He's like, but they're talking about it everywhere. I heard it on Bubba the Love Sponge. And the cop's like, yeah, I heard it on there too. And he's like, where, on Bubba? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. So, I had to post in the chat. I'm like, Bubba Army, let's go. It was great. Maybe I'll pull it up if we get some time. KP was hoping for a reveal on that TFP 50. Let's go. We need the Kenny Powers reveal. But don't they put the wagon through the scanner? A guy just pokes around in there for 30 seconds. I didn't catch the first part of that, but I'll just say, yeah, it sounds like that's usually what they do. Yeah, it's a cool setup in that way because you don't get gouged on refreshments unless you want to. I love jumping into random conversations. It's fun. Where pressure cookers opened, asking for a friend. They certainly were. Just a pot roaster, nothing to see here. Damn it! Oh, damn, the man so got my boy. What's up, Chuckalooka fam? I passed through to say hi. I'm in between work and school. Hell right now. Damn. Finals and a huge group project at school along with crazy work stuff. I might pre-enroll in AA. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't add booze to the mix. The directions are wrong, my friend. It'd be like, add 5 tablespoons of fucking spiced rum. No, I mean, it's do it after the fact. Celebrate afterwards. Or do what you gotta do. I'm just fucking playing. Rainy, one of the famous, one and only Hall of Fame Rainy. Y'all better be giving Rainy them prayers. Promos up in here. Promo code. Let's go. Thank you for being here, Promo. Freaking love you, bro. Thank you so much. For real. My mom needs some prayers bad. It's like when a woman's, pregnant, you're not supposed to tell anybody until everybody can see the belly or what. I don't know the rules. Mrs. Tarvis, don't tell anybody. It's bad luck. And I'm like, we spit out 3 kids here. It's the third one. Like, I don't think we're jinxing. No. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll wait. But so it's kind of like that. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm hoping for the absolute best outcome, but prayers, please. Pecan, let's go, dude. Goody goo goo. That's my dog. Thank you for being here, man. Scott, you need anything, brother? I'm here for you. I appreciate it. I love you, dude. Thank you for real. Yes, please, everybody, please remember to hit the like button. I am the worst at reminding people to hit the like button. I really am. Dude, thank you, Dan. Thank you, all you guys, for real. It's been pretty emotional, man. I can't, maybe it was probably a good thing, to be honest, that work whooped my ass so bad yesterday and got me out so late that I wasn't able to go because I was very emotional. We got some good news today, so I was like, you know what? And it was a couple hours before the show started, and I'm like, all right, now I feel a little bit better because it's tough to come on. Like, I don't fake anything. This is real me. And I'm like, I don't want to come on here, faking, smiling and shit. Like, So thank goodness, thank God for everything. Rumble sucks. I'm sorry. I don't want Rumble to go anywhere. Don't get me wrong. Rumble's great because they put just enough, a little stank, little boot up the tuchus of YouTube, and they keep YouTube a little bit honest. Because if they start banning all of us right wingers, then we can just all go to Rumble, and they know it. So we need Rumble around, but Rumble's terrible. They got to fix that shit. Throwing stars for Ninja Stars. Let's go. Scott, did Grouper Lips ban you? Maybe. I didn't even think of that. I hope not. Jeez. Ban my boy. Oh, man. Dogmaster. How dare you? Damn, I talked to DMS earlier today, too. I wanted to ask him. I totally forgot. I didn't see him in there. Please tell me he's unbanned, because that's that's crazy. No DMS tonight. All right. He said he wasn't going. All right. Because you know me, we'll go a little late, maybe. But if I don't ever want, I would never cut over DMS's live stream. I feel bad when I go a few minutes over. I'm like, oh my God, the clock on my computer is a couple minutes off, and it screws me up even start time, but it really screws me up because I'm like, oh, all right. Like right now it says 7:03, and I know it's not 7:03. I gotta look at my phone. It's just there 7:01. So it's like, I'll be like, all right, it's 8:03. I got, a minute to wrap it up. Now I'll be like, oh shit, it's 8:10. We got to get to DMS. But no DMS tonight. Xerxes! Holy cannoli! My boy, thank you for being here. So you got to go until 9:45. We'll definitely go after 8. I don't know about 9:45, but we'll see. You never know. Once I start blabbing, I'll be like, clock? What clock? Dan the Man, how far are you from San Jose Airport? Good question. YouTube is censoring PCUNT. Nobody bans P, Kiznut. I know I said the whole word. Am I gonna get in trouble? I don't think so. Thank you for real. It's rough. Like I want to talk about it, but I also, like I said, I don't want to jinx anything, and also I might lose it. Reminiscent of Charlie Kirk night, if you know what I'm saying. Don't need drippy eyes in here, so I'm just gonna try and forget. DMS, there you go. My fucking man, love you, DMS. Let's go. Halfway between Hollywood and Santa Barbara. There you go. I had a friend in San Rafael and another friend in San Jose. I don't even really know where they are, but something like that. DMS, yes, we love you, DMS, dude. Friday stream, Nick the Gun Guy and Starboard. Let's go. I got an idea for the whole show, so I hope I can pull this together. It's the day that we recognize July 4th. So those of us who are working get paid time and a half. Those of us who are lucky, like I am, to get the day off, the holiday off, we get paid as long as you work the day before, the scheduled day before, scheduled day after nonsense. But that's how it is. Truth is unbreakable. You can't break this truth. That's right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to Long Beach on Friday. Oh, you can't see my feet, but I'm doing the crip walk. I'm going to Long Beach on Friday with my older daughter to see fucking Primus. Oh my God, I'd love to see Primus. I might have seen. Did I see Primus? I don't know. Primus is badass. They are so. I don't know if I'd say underrated. They're just. Like, if you throw out like big band names, like, don't wanna be a monkey wrench, whoever the fuck that band is, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, I don't know, AC/DC, Aerosmith. People leave out Primus. You can't don't leave out Primus. They are fucking amazing, especially in concert. I know I've seen them, but tons of my friends went because they tour for years, back in the 90s, early 2000s, 2000s. I scored tickets, and they're pretty good seats, apparently. Let's go. Mrs. Starboard, now I'm going to telegraph where I'm going to be for all the crazy pantsers out in the world. Oh, well. Try to F with me at this event, I guess. My wonderful, amazing, beautiful, brilliant, loving Mrs. Starboard got your boy tickets to Wu-Tang. That's right. I was like, honey, make sure Method Man's there, because Method Man apparently, like, they did. I don't know if they were in Australia or Europe, something like that, and Method Man canceled, and so he wasn't on. I'm like, man, Method Man got to be in this shit, and then so he's gonna be there, and it's in September, and then Old Dirty Bastard's son, Young Dirty Bastard, is filling in for him. I'm like, oh, this shit's gonna be freaking amazing. I just hope there's not fights. Maybe it's okay if there's fights, because then they just, it's like a cartoon ball of human beings in a big dust cloud, and they just roll them out. Get out of here. And now there's more open seats. It's kind of good going to Wu-Tang concert. It's like, oh, shit. Well, I'll take that $1,500 seat. Thanks for getting in the fight, black people. I love you. You did good. Apparently, you can just jump on an airplane and have babies here and do what you want. Because we don't have a country anymore. This country is gone. Oh, my God. Last week, I was so excited. Like, there were other court cases when I was talking about the Monsanto gimmick. And now, I'm rethinking everything. Because we really only got, two. We got two good ones out of, I believe, the 12. Two good rulings from SCOTUS out of the 12. And I thought 3, but now I'm like, you know what? Maybe the Monsanto one isn't good, because that piece of shiz Chief Justice Robert, he's the chief. Clarence Thomas is the only based one in the whole place. If they were all, 9 Clarence Thomases, this country would be great again. We wouldn't need Trump or anybody else. Clarence Thomas is the shiznit. Dagnabbit. Gorsuch is he's next. Well, Alito's the next up. Then Gorsuch is pretty good, and then all the rest of them are pieces of absolute dog shit. Amy Coney Barrett, Trump, shame on you, ladies. Don't be mad. I love it. I defend women all the time. Women are not meant to lead. There's all your examples. I even if like Tulsi was a freaking Supreme Court justice, like you women, God made you tender-hearted and empathetic. So, is that why that Amy Coney Barrett and who's the other woman there? Kavanaugh, the other woman. I just drink beer with my friends. Get in the bitch line. Use a bitch. Dude's a little bitch. Oh my God, this dude. How come these assholes? Roberts is a piece of shit. He's just a libtard. I don't give a damn what anybody says. He's dead to me. Why does Coney Barrett and Kavanaugh, they always side with the libtards, Jackson Lee and another fucking whack job. Those two whack jobs always vote for the, irrational shit, which means left. Sorry. That's the truth. They always vote irrational. Oh, it's okay. So now it's okay, and it's been okay for a long time, unfortunately, for child tourism. Is that what it's called? Birth tourism. There are actually immigration lawyers out there. I think we should lock all of them up. Sorry. They're literally, their job is to be a traitor to this country. It's absolutely nuts. They go to different countries and people hire them and give them like $10,000 retainers. I don't know where they get the money from. I don't, because when they waddle over here, it's like, you're wearing, a fucking Mickey Mouse shirt that some garbage ass organization gave you. You ain't got no money. The fuck you coming over here to get free shit? Where'd you get $10,000 retainer for the fucking lawyer? That we are getting skiz-ammed. But anyway, so apparently these immigration lawyers, you can hire them if you're, not an American, and they tell you exactly, coach you on what to say, when to go, which airline to fly in, which state, like Massachusetts, is the easiest to get on welfare and get all the free goodies. Wow, we all bust around. My back, literally. My back is killing. Truth's unbreakable. Don't be mad. Truth's like, I'll show you. Can hurt back, buddy. But my back from work is destroyed. It's killing me. I tore my back muscles all up, okay? From fucking working. These people come in, they don't work it, and then I fucking, pardon my French, and I pull up to the supermarket, Market Basket, Stop and Shop, Shaw's, all these. I don't give a fuck. Pull up, and I see some illegal driving a fucking car better than mine. Every time. Oh, you get a Land Rover. Isn't that nice? I wonder what that's like. What do I got to do? Do I got to, renounce my citizenship and then come back in as an illegal to get a Land Rover gimmick? Can you? And they're like, no habla. I don't know what you say. Oh, you know what I say, motherfucker. Give me the keys and get the fuck out of here. But, you got to smile. Life's fun. What are you going to do? Let's get Dan the Man and Scott to Florida. Based. Yes, please. Yeah, they're trying to ban American flags for the 250th anniversary on July 4th. I mean, it's a big effing deal. And they want to ban the flags, and their excuses, it's harmful to the birds' habitats. You didn't give a shit about that when old Diaper Biden, a crooked criminal piece of shit, stealing our tax money and washing it in that garbage laundromat known as Ukraine. Unbelievable. They didn't care about the birds then. Yeah. It's any freaking excuse whatsoever to just screw us. Plan B is Alabama. You're not wrong. Oklahoma, Rainy and Dan the Man got me. I kind of pushed Oklahoma up. Oh, the Oklahoma going up. I'm telling you. And then, there was a story about Oklahoma fudgicles. I think it was last Thursday. I think it was a court ruling or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, Oklahoma going up. Oh my God, I love it. Bought a condo on the water in 2018 for $15,000. Oh my God. Do you know what these condos are going for on the water? Oh, here in Massachusetts, right? Whether you're in Gloucester or Hummerock or somewhere in the Cape, maybe in Massachusetts. Do you know what they're going for? Millions for condos. Millions of dollars for a fucking condo. Listen, I got nothing against condos, okay? I was born and raised in apartments. Condos are just apartments that you own, that you still have to give money for. Didn't I buy this apartment? What do you mean? Well, when we got to fix the joint, you got to give us $900 a month in condo fees. Fuck you, then I'll get a fucking apartment. But, when you're done with the apartment, all you get is your last month's rent or your deposit. When you're done with the condo, at least you can sell the friggin' thing. So, there's that. I guess it's not all bad, but that's what my cousins would say. Alabama, plan B, baby. Cersei, so good to see you. Nick the guy, I love visiting Florida. My wife would not let us live there, really flat there, and the insects are a real thing compared to here. We don't really have mosquitoes here. That's true. Like I've told you guys a few times, I visited when I was younger, California. We went to LA and then drove down to San Diego, Wales for JJ, and the best weather anywhere I've ever seen in my entire life. I told you guys before about I snuck into Mexico. And then I didn't really sneak it. Yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah, all right, now I'm going to have to tell a stupid story. We were at a Grateful Dead show, okay, at Sam Boyd Stadium for UNLV, the Running Rebels, right? And it was, what's his face was still alive, the main dude, Jerry Garcia. And, man, I got some of the best shit I ever got in my life. Triple pane windows, double, quadruple sided, whatever the hell it is. Dose me, bro. I was toe the F up. And they're like, the people who hooked us up with the shit, they're straight up Mexicans. They were the coolest people on earth too. Love them. But they were like selling food. That's how they got around. And they were Grateful Dead like hippies, but they're like, we're close enough to home, so we're just going back to Mexico. And so I'm beaming nuts over here, right? Boom, we go to Mexico, and I don't remember going through the border or showing my ID or anything, okay? And so we get to Tijuana, and I'm tripping. Probably not a good idea. It felt like one at the time. Road trip. You ever sleep tripping? Weird. So you wake up and I'm like, there's like blankets and shit on top of me because all their like, cooking equipment's in the back and shit. I don't know how they just like, oh, we don't care if you smuggle shit in. Come on. So I don't remember it, but I do remember going to Tijuana and we had bars and shit, and it was scary and creepy as fuck. I am also beaming, which is adding extra paranoia to the gimmick. And the chick I was with took off, and she had my fucking wallet. She thought I was in there under the blanket because she's tripping nuts too. I'm like, freaking, I had to walk. I walked to the border, and I'm like, and people there are like, they're not going to let you in without an ID. You're going to have to sit in a holding cell for like 2 weeks and blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? So I just kept walking, swam through the fucking, I think it's a Rio Grande. I don't know what the hell it is. Fucking walked to the nearest sheriff's place. And I'm like, and they didn't even bother. Looked like they knew, like my fucking accent. Like, you think I'm Mexican? You think I can pull this fucking accent off if I'm some Mexicano? No. So they just got me a bus ticket back to Vegas. It was crazy. But anywho, California's cool. Vegas, like, they don't have many bugs, but they have like scorpions and palmettos, which is weird. But I know Florida's got some crazy shit. In my mind, for a career in Florida, I'd like to be like a paid python wrangler for the state. But I also think I might be full of shit because I fucking hate snakes. I am Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. So hopefully they'll give me, a deal on Diz-Ed snakes, because they ain't coming back alive. I ain't snatching them up to hold no fuck that. And machete. You get into machete, man. Why are you bringing me all headless snakes? I don't know. 5% off? But yeah, I gotta get down there. Fucking Florida. What am I talking about? Did I hear Patriots? Fuck yes. Let's go. That's I mean, obviously family, but the only thing that I'll really miss up here is, well, I'll miss my Bruins. Celtics, they're kind of stuff. I mean, they're still my team, but I'll miss the Patriots and go to Patriot games. But I mean, that's what planes are for, right? 'Twas 1997 here today. It was 97 degrees and loving every minute of it. It was pretty hot today, but I liked it. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. If you don't smash the like, insert empty threat bluff in right there. Smash that like button. All right. I don't want to be losing people. Oh, shit. Did I just see my boy EMC in the place to be? My dude, did I see Ewu? Yeah, it's true crime stuff. Wait, I think Scott said he wants to have a 4-way with you and TMS. I didn't put it that way, but maybe that's what I said. I don't know. Can't blame him, Dave. You can't. Can you blame? No. Tomorrow is acupuncture round 2. Porcupine will be fun. Let's go. More pictures, please, so we can display them. I thought I saw Big E in here. Did I miss our boy Big E? The glorious fat pig up in here. Thank you so much for being here. Freaking love you, TFP. Prayers for you, Scott. Mama Starboard in the film. Thank you. Throwing stars, kids. I know. I really do try to like stop my crazy accent. It's impossible. We're going to just trust in the Lord and be hopeful, with hopeful confidence for Scott's mom. Thank you. That's really all we kind of can do. Lord bless her, keep her, and grant her your merciful healing. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. And by the way, don't forget, Rainey still needs our prayers. Truth, and all you guys need it. Maddie P, everybody, man. EMC, it's fun the day before trash pickup when you put stuff on the curb to toss, and by the end of the day, the crap is gone. Thanks to our neighbors, no need for a rummage sale. But sometimes those are fun. I like look at that, like when somebody, like when I see a sign that says free, I'm like, I always pull over, like, all right, you got me. You got it. Hook me. What do you got? Old shit that you're just throwing away. See, you give away junk. This broken bicycles. What do I look like, a bike mechanic? Shit. No, every once in a while they throw something nice, something good. Foo Fighters. Thank you, Dan. I'm like, why? I can't think of anything. My brain is a million places right now. I gotta. Oh, it hurts to do this. It hurts. Yeah, no stream on my channel tonight. I streamed with TFP early. I know. Oh, earlier today. Yeah, I got to see a little bit of it on my drive home. And I'm sick as a dog fighting a virus with nothing but herbs. They probably make you feel good. Get some chicken noodle soup. Back in the day, it was chicken and stars, ninja stars. And that's what my mother gave me. And I'm telling you, 1 cup of that chicken and stars or whatever, felt them. I might have probably still been sick, but I felt better. I don't know. Could be mental. It might be a mental thing. I don't know. I put a microwave on the curb. The trashman left a note. They will not take it. It ended up in a contractor. Am I saying that right? Contractor bag back on the curb. Bastards. The microwave gimmick, electromagnetic water vapor vaporizer thing inside. Those are actually like really powerful. My son and I, last microwave we threw out, we kept the thing. Mrs. Starboard was like, I don't want the thing in my house. It's like it has like a Faraday cage around it inside the microwave. You lunatics, get that thing out of here. I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I took a sledgehammer and just smashed it to pieces and threw it in the trash. Like it used to be a microwave. Now it looks more like Wally's cousin from Chicago. He's like, Wally. They're like, don't beat me. They're like, this is MAGA country, little robot. All right, what the hell am I doing? Dutch Duke is in the house, but dude. Freaking love you, Dutch, man. I've been looking for you. Even I can't chat too tired. Take this money. Mwah, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, for real. Thank you so much. I appreciate 3 more. I meant to send 5. My bad. I gotta sleep. Thank you. By the way, in the description, I am so stupid. I can't believe. I kept meaning to do, like I told you guys, I'm going to be forgetting people. The links in the description. Please follow every last stinking one of them. Alex Stein, both of his channels on his regular personal one and Real America's Voice. Doc Matt Steve, The Fat Pig, Danny Rebel 33, Array of Light. NHL Highlights is crushing it. Have you guys seen NHL Highlights and stuff? It's really, really, really good. Keanu Thompson's in there. Chris Sims. And Tampa Terry on Twitch. and Ava19 official on Twitch. Ava works 4,000 hours per the day and then streams for 45 hours every single night overnight. It's crazy putting in that work. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for the shekels. I appreciate you. The teams do travel around a little bit. They aren't all home games. That's true. Hard Archivist needs prayers. He's in deep depression. No. I was wondering where Hard Archivist was. By the way, Hard Archivist is in the description. Every time I start naming everybody in the description, I feel terrible because I always forget somebody. A boy. Hard Archivist. Prayers, brother. I'm good. No, we're going to give them to you anyway. God give Hard Archivist the prayers whether he likes it or not. For real. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with some prayers going on. That's all I know. All right, let's have some fun. I don't know if it's going to be fun. I'll try to make it fun. I got to get that out of here. Pop this up in there. And Bob is your uncle. I'm a little too big. No, I'm too small. No, I'm not. Where's the Goldilocks one, baby? I guess that's going to be the Goldilocks one for now. All right, what should we do? Let's just play a little fun. Look at this. This is my thumbnail. I totally ripped you off, Nerdrotic. I'm sorry, bro. All your stuff's getting like 1 million views, dude. I made Amy Coney Barrett garbage Supergirl. And instead of James Gunn, it's Clarence Thomas. He's like, you stupid bitch. What the fuck is wrong with your ass? It's common sense. Listen, I am a constitutional conservative. You gotta conserve the Constitution. That's the bottom line. Our Constitution is why all of these jerk-offs are trying to come to this country. That's why. And is our Constitution worth anything if, all your rights are granted by God? Are they? Because God didn't order the Senate to go adding 14th Amendments and shit like that. This is bullshit. I'm going to let my boy, my friend, my brother explain what's going on right here. It's 2 minutes long. It's a little long, so I'm going to have to pause it a few times. But here's Sam Hyde's rant on the Constitution. I think it's a pretty good listen.
That brings me to my next point. The Constitution has failed. I don't care about some fucking piece of paper. I don't. I went to high school. I learned about the Constitution. I know about the Holocaust and slavery. I saw it in a movie. I know about the Constitution. I saw that in the movies too. But in real life, it would appear that the Constitution is a fucking toilet rag that only gets thrown in our faces when it can be used against us, when it can be used to fuck with us, to make us poor, to displace us in our neighborhoods, to help us lose our jobs, to make it so that the jobs don't exist. That's when the Constitution is defended the most effectively, is when it can be used to make you ineffective. It's an artifact from a completely different planet. It's from a white country that was run by white Christian men. Does South Africa have a constitution? I think so. That's a ChatGPT deep research question. Does South Africa have a constitution? More importantly, has it helped them?
It is interesting how, like Christianity, it's used as a cudgel against its believers by people who actively don't follow it.
Yep.
And don't believe in it.
If you have opponents who are playing by the rules and you don't have any mandate to play by the rules, why wouldn't you use their rules against them?
Right. There's a little bit more. And it's this thing is in fast speed. I didn't speed it up. Somebody else did. Like I just said before this came on, I am a constitutional conservative. That's what I am. When I hear like, oh, I'm a conservative, ever since I was a little kid, it's like, what? Do you conserve salt? Are you like, well, I only use a small amount of salt. Some people like, I use a liberal amount of salt. So are you a liberal? Well, not politically. You know what I mean? Are you a religious conservative? Do you, Shabbat Shalom on Saturday? I don't know what the hell. That's why I always make a point to say I am a constitutional conservative. I want to conserve the intent, all the original intents of the Constitution. Slavery is terrible, okay? The Democrats back in the day, the libtards back then, who didn't. I don't know if I want to live. I kind of like King George ruling us. I don't know if I. And it's like, well, here's this Bill of Rights, this Constitution, this Federalist Papers. What do you think about this? All men are created equal. Well, what about the black? I'm not signing this thing. So the libtards back then, it's like, all right, well, we'll just leave it in for now. What do you mean for now? Well, we can add amendments later and stuff, but nobody's gonna want to do that. All you psychopaths like to humiliate. Listen, I got plenty of beef with Blizzack people, okay? But God created everybody in his image. Sorry to tell you. It doesn't matter what the hell skin color, all that bullshit. God created every single person. So, black people aren't farm equipment. My Irish ancestor, one of them, was a slave. So if I'd be a hypocrite, a piece of shit hypocrite, if I was like, well, don't enslave him, but slave. I mean, it's just fuck slavery anyway. I don't want to be a slave. Why do you think I'm so pissed off at Amy Coney Barrett and all the shit libs on the Supreme Court? We're supposed to have the conservatives have we have the majority. We do. Roberts ain't a conservative. That dude's a half a libtard. I've never seen what's that Spanish lady's name? I don't know, Maria Conchita Alonso, whatever her stupid name is. She's never once pissed off her own Democrats by voting rationally. But hold on, I lost track. I'm going off on a tangent here. I just want to hear something. One more.
Don't believe in it.
If you have opponents who are playing by the rules and you don't have any mandate to play by the rules, why wouldn't you use their rules against them?
Right. So here's the problem is if you have the money, the Constitution can be used in your favor. I'm gonna kind of jump on Sam here a little bit. I'm going off his point a little counter programming, but I still agree with him, and I concur with his righteous anger. If you have the money, then the Constitution works for you. Otherwise, everybody else on leftists, the government agencies, and foreigners and criminals all use it basically against you. Now, here's the thing to begin with. Why do we have laws? Why did we make laws in the first place accepting other people to come into our country? Why? Because we are a white Christian country. That's why. My father, I love you, up there in heaven, would invite everybody. He'd have everywhere from homeless people to mayors and bishops and cardinals and priests up in my house, our house, his house, all the time. And I never understood. Sometimes it'd be homeless people, would give him a shower, give him his own clothes, shoes. It's just fucking crazy. To me, I was like, what are you doing? But I understood why. Now, that's why we have laws in this country, because it's a Christian nation where you help people, you bring people in. Here's the difference, though. See, if my dad brings somebody into the house and they take advantage, they start stealing shit, or they say, these are all the clothes you gave me, these aren't good enough, go buy more clothes for me and give them to me for free. My father would say, oh, well, I'll tell you what. Hey, come here real quick. Look, go out this door and see. Can you see what's on the other side? Oh, yeah, I'm outside now. What is it? Blam! Slam the door and you get the fuck out of here. You overstayed your welcome. God and Jesus and the Bible, they didn't order us to be, chumps. Don't let people take advantage of your kindness. You help somebody out. If they lose, that privilege, I guess. See you later. So, yes, we're a Christian nation is how we got these laws to begin with, to let any Tom, Dick, and Jose into the country, right? But if you're coming here and I still love my country better. I love Venezuela. Well, who would you fight for? If we were in a war with Venezuela, would you fight for Venezuela or America? Oh, I fight for Venezuela. Like America, it's a great place. Like I love it. You guys give me free shit. But like I'm Venezuela for life. Right? Oh, really? Okay, get out. But you gave me clothes. You're supposed to give me new clothes. Yep, new clothes are right at the front door. Right there. Just look up. Yep, to the side. Yep. See that door? It looks like an airplane door. Yeah. Just get right in there and get the fuck out of here. Bullshit.
South Africa has a constitution. Can you ask Grok 4 Heavy if you go wave the South African constitution down there and prevent farmers from being murdered? If roving blacks come to your farm with phone jamming equipment and a plan to kill your family, would a copy of the South African constitution come in handy? Click think harder, please. Down at the bottom, think harder. If roving feral blacks who the government is encouraging to murder you come to your farm to kill your children, Grok 4 Heavy's...
It's not funny. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I feel his anger, and it's completely justified.
Working pretty hard on this one. We have about 70,000 GPUs running right now, burning enough electricity to power Las Vegas. The phrasing suggests attackers use phone jamming, not the defender. Oh, this is amazing. This thing's basically thinking like a human.
It said no before, but it was not thinking back then.
It wasn't. Okay, this is the hard mode. It's likely asking if waiving the Constitution can prevent attacks where jammers are used. Let's search for 2025 statistics on farm attacks in South Africa.
How much fun? Well, think about it. Right? So you have good states and shit states. So in Florida, I believe you guys have your stand your ground law. Because why would you have a Second Amendment saying you can keep and use and bear arms? Somebody breaks into your shit. Back in the day, you stole my horse. I get to giz on you down, motherfucker. You don't steal my shit. And here in Massachusetts, so how much money do you have? Can you get the best lawyer? Can you get Alan Jackson when somebody broke into your house and Riz tried either did it or tried to Riz ape, your wife or kids or something, your daughter, I don't know, your son, who the fuck knows? They'll arrest you. Oh, you shot him? Oh, you're under arrest. What? What planet is this? This isn't Earth, is it? Because I lived on the America on Earth. It's Mars. This is actually Earth on Mars. It's Elon Musk. But seriously, it's like, no, that's how much it costs. You gotta because you can go into Beverly Canody's court. She happens to be in Brockton, my old stomping grounds. And you got arrested for shizooting some asshole who broke into your fucking house. And she'll be like, another one. And it's like, Miss Canoni, can I speak? It's Judge Canoni. Okay, Auntie Beverage, can you tell me? It's like, Judge Canoni, I have a Second Amendment right to protect, but you don't have a Second Amendment right to just go willy-nilly shooting people, okay? You could have talked to him. You could have said nice words, maybe gave him some shoes and an outfit. Did you think of that? Or did you just pull out your crummy gun? You know what I mean? Fuck you. That's what I say. Fuck you. This is not you, Kenny. I love you. I'm just saying. F you to Beverly Canoni or any fucking judge that says. And now it's like, it sometimes it gets hairy. I get it. It's like, oh, that was a family member. Why did you do that? Well, you out of your fucking mind. They didn't break into your house. It's like they did. I kicked them out. They were sleeping here for 2 weeks. I kicked them out. They must have slept in the woods overnight, came in, and now they're trying to bang my goats. And so I just shiz out the chuckalaka. And so I guess people might, it's like, did you really? Or did you beat his ass and he went into, and you dragged him into your fucking barn or whatever. But I'm talking about cut and dry, breaking and entering. That's what I mean. And then so that's how our Constitution's used against us by criminals. I mean, I could give you a million of these daggone things. Scotty, yeah, I was thinking about it like that. I was way up. No, it's not. You're not way up. I freaking love you. SCOTUS killed America, Kenny. Snizzook, my dude. Thank you for being here, Pim. They really did. These rulings, when I go through them one by one, I'm going to do it quick. You know me. I'm not going to drag on, but Oh man, effing like one of the good ones that they passed was that we can get rid of all the Haitians and the whatever the hell they are, Middle Eastern people. That's the way it always has been with the neocons. Did you know that? Like, so for some reason, like, well, it was Dominicans too. I believe it was all I know is back in the 80s and 90s when a boat from like Cuba or Haiti, Cuba or Jamaica came over. You know, these little rowboat, they're on like a couple of pieces of wood trying not to get eaten by the cocaine sharks. They're like, oh my God, you better hurry up. He's a Scarface. Scottish shark. Jamaica. They're like, hey, what's your name? My name. What do you mean, man? They're like, oh, come on up. And they're like, what's your name? I am from Cuba. I am a refugee. Oh, come on up. And they're like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Haiti. It's a freezing in this water. Can I get back on land? And they're like, get out of here. Get that piece of wood out of here. Get back there. They've been doing that the whole time. So it kind of didn't surprise me. And the second I heard it, I was like, oh, so we can deport Haitians like we've always been doing. And the Syrians. And the Syrians and the Haitians can go. Everybody else apparently gets to just stay all day long, just let me finish this.
This is passing the Turing test. The definition of intelligence and sentience is whether a computer can pass an arbitrary test made by some fag in the 50s. And when he wrote the test, he went like this. Great Scott!
Eureka was uttered.
Eureka! No waving around the South African Constitution or any legal document, that's kind of damning, won't do much to deter or prevent a violent attack on your farm. And here's the important part. It's a powerful symbol of rights and equality, but it doesn't come with a built-in force field. That said, let's break down your question factually based on South African law, crime realities, self-defense rights. You can hold it up and claim your self-defense rights.
How heavy is it?
A 2025 case analysis notes that if the threat is unlawful and imminent, self-defense can be a valid legal defense even with an unlicensed firearm. Wow. Because that Constitution sounds pretty powerful. That actually sounds more powerful than our Constitution.
Yeah, it sounds powerful, but nobody's using it. That's why they kill all the farmers out there. So it's kind of pointless. Look at this face. She looks like she's always afraid that, it's like a cat. Like, where'd you pee? I know you pee. And he's like, pet me. Oh God, please don't look under the TV where I dropped a little poopy. She just looks like she's always in fear and she has to take a shit. Trump, shame on you. I blame Trump, but I kind of don't, because he's like, well, I surrounded myself with the best, I tell you. Look at how great these guys are. Oh, they gave me another one too. This guy Kavanaugh is really good. I guess he just drank beer and had, filled out his calendar. He's a really good guy. Some bull spucky. What's Megyn Kelly talking about? What she got to say?
This is Amy Coney Barrett, a Trump appointee. She's supposed to be one of ours. Why are they always so wiggly? Honestly, like the libs, you can take it to the bank. Kagan, Sotomayor, Ketanji Brown Jackson. I have to admire their
Sotomayor. That's what I was thinking of. Sotomayor. That's how I got it in my brain. This is your Constitution is Wonderland. That's John Mayer. Something like that.
Their commitment to their side. They never abandon their side. Only in the most obvious cases where they'd just get killed if they didn't, in terms of the, blowback, the rhetorical blowback, but they stick together.
I have not watched this. I have not heard this at all. I was retweeting stuff like crazy before the show. I'm like, I got to pile some stuff in. Right, Ketanji Brown Jackson, Sotomayor, and Kagan. They've never, ever, 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 ever once voted against the illogical left. Ever. Yet, Roberts, fuck him. But Coney Barrett and Kavanaugh, oh, I'm such a pussy. I guess I'll vote for him. Kavanaugh's a little bitch. You see his face? Oh, he always get that guilty look too. Oh, I'm gonna betray you. Piece of shit.
Amy Coney Barrett is a turncoat.
Yes.
She's constantly siding with the left. John Roberts, obviously, and he is pursuing the wrong agenda as Chief Justice. He's an institutionalist meant to protect the Supreme Court. That's not your job.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
not your job in the actual decision making. I can see in protecting the Supreme Court's reputation, standing up for justices who are under attack, threatened physically, but you change your vote for that? I don't know that that's what he did here, but it's definitely what he did in upholding Obamacare.
Yep. Remember Obamacare? He's like, well, it's a tax. So we have to buy something to be Americans? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, it's a tax. So no. We are forced to buy Obamacare to maintain our citizenship, our actual birthright citizenship. Fucking Roberts is a piece of dog shit.
So those two, we're supposed to have 6-3 conservatives to libs.
Yeah.
And today we only had 4 conservatives.
4?
And that's how we lost, because Roberts and Barrett jumped over to the liberal side, and Barrett even wrote the court's majority opinion.
Oh my God.
Mississippi's a red state. But the decision is expected to have a major impact more than anywhere in Democrat-heavy states
By the way, I think this one she's talking about. So another court case that basically killed America to begin with, ruling was yesterday. A court ruling from the Supreme Court was that no, there's no such thing as election day. You can just have election whenever. They can count ballots for 75 years. What the fuck is that? I mean, this is fucking nuts. I'm sorry to get all, serious over here, but it's bullshit. Look at this guy. America is F. Are we friends? No, that's okay. Amy Coney Barrett really went all the way to Haiti to adopt 2 children, one around 2005, the other in 2010. In 2005, roughly 114,000 American children were waiting to be adopted right here in the good old US of A. She doesn't give a flying French toast about Americans. This is a Hillary Clinton type of whack job, if I do say so myself. Matt Walsh, shout out, friend of the show. The worst Supreme Court justices of all time have all been women. That's just a fact. Republican presidents should take the fucking hint. Look at, first of all, Kagan, look at this fucking disaster. This looks like a troon. This looks like a teacher. It looks like a principal that everybody, including all the teachers, are like, oh, I can't wait till this bitch retires. This bitch, you don't want to fucking miss her fucking chicky nugget sauce. And then here's the old guilty cat, guilty pet. Oh, I'm gonna betray you. Pieces of fucking shit. And I think you should throw Kavanaugh in there, little fucking bitch ass. And this is my fucking dude right here, Clarence Thomas. Only Chuckalaka. I think I'd have to go back, to be fair. I don't know the entire history of the Supreme Court, but in my lifetime, this is the only dude who has been based as F. Oh my God, they are pathetic. Breaking. Justice Clarence Thomas pens a scathing dissent after the Supreme Court upheld birthright citizenship. Just saying it makes me sick to my stomach. Thomas accuses the majority of repurposing the 14th Amendment to protect its own set of preferred rights that the Reconstruction Congress never contemplated and that cannot find support in its text. He's like, show me where it says that. Show me where anybody thought of that when they wrote said line. Like, it's bullshit. He's like, today the court does so again by recognizing a constitutional right to citizenship for the children of foreign-born tourists and illegal aliens. I am not sure that today's opinion will stand the test of time. The citizenship clause added greatly to the dignity and glory of American citizenship. Today's opinions devalue that citizenship. I respectfully dissent. Fucking based. Based. Unfreaking believable. Look at this. Listen to this bitch. Kachanji, Braxton, Brown, Raxon, Jackson, whatever it is. If I steal a wallet in Japan, I am subject to Japanese laws. In a sense, it's allegiance. What kind of an idiot is this? Their logic for birthright citizenship. This is Amy Coney Barrett agreed with this. Listen to this. Get into that. By the way, chicken nugget sauce all day for this bitch.
I was thinking about this, and I think there are various sources that say this, that you obviously have permanent allegiance based on being born in whatever country you're from. That's what everybody recognizes.
If you're a citizen of the country, yes, you have an allegiance to that country.
But you also have local allegiance when you are on the soil of this other sovereign. And
you mean you have to respect another nation's laws? You don't have allegiance to them. You have to follow their fucking laws, dumb. This lady spinning yarns and dumb Barrett Jackson, Amy Coney, stupid fudgicle face. Guilty. Oh, I took a shit in my pants. I'm gonna cry. I hate Amy Coney Barrett. I never liked her.
And I was thinking, I, a U.S. citizen, am visiting Japan.
Yeah.
And what it means is that, if I steal someone's wallet in Japan.
That you're a citizen now and you can vote in their elections? Are you out of your fucking mind, lady?
The Japanese authorities can arrest me and prosecute me.
Because you stole. Their laws, and every law of every country is you don't steal their shit. I guarantee you, fucking Ketanji Brown Jackson would vote that it's okay for people in America to steal up to $1,000 worth of shit, which is communism. But she'd still respect Japan and wouldn't dare demand that Japan change their law so you can steal up to a certain amount. What the fuck?
It's allegiance, meaning can they control you as a matter of law? I can also rely on them if my wallet is stolen to, under Japanese law, go and prosecute the person who has stolen it. So
yeah, what's this have to do with you going to Japan as a pregnant woman just so that your child can become a Japanese citizen, so that now you somehow have some sort of citizenship rights in Japan, and then you can just jump on welfare and vote and shit? No, fuck that. We need to change things really, really, really quickly. I can't believe I'm saying this. I told you guys before, my first vote ever was for H. Ross Perot. Look at my charts. And that was the first time I ever got to vote. Don't do the math. I'm 32 years old. And it helped Bill Clinton win. Now, Bill Clinton did do some good shit. I can't lie. He ended the you get welfare all the way until the child's 18, and you don't have to work for it. And then what was happening, and I heard it with my own two friggin' ears multiple times, people saying, they're like, girl, you pregnant? Like, yeah. My little Tyrone, he's about to turn 17. So I figure by the time this baby pops out, he'll be close to 18. So then, you know what I mean? Now I got my whole 18 more years from this baby, which puts me right up there for Social Security. Yeah. Bullshit. So at least Bill Clinton ended that. But and George fucking Herbert Walker Bush, piece of shit. He's all the Bushes are just Roberts, Chief Justice Roberts. Oh, that guy's a piece of shit. Is this done? I can't deal with this lady's voice.
There's this relationship based on, even though I'm a temporary traveler, I'm just on vacation in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm still locally owing allegiance in that.
What a bullshit way of twisting and manipulating following people's laws. You're a tourist. You don't get to vote, right? What a fucking idiot. What an absolute buffoon. By the way, if you want to know, I retweeted it. This is how you remove a Supreme Court justice. The Constitution provides a way. Article 2, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, the president, vice president, and all civil officers, I don't know who they are, but hopefully they're on our side, shall be removed from office or impeached for the conviction of treason, bribery, and other high crimes and misdemeanors. Number 1, impeachment of the House. The U.S. House of Representatives has the sole power to impeach a Supreme Court judge and kick their punk ass out. A simple majority vote is required to impeach. A simple majority. Trial in the Senate. The U.S. Senate has the sole power to try impeachments. So the House impeaches, and then the Senate does the hearing to whether or not they get kicked out, I suppose. A 2/3 vote is required to convict and remove the justice. That sucks, because we'll never get that, because we have a bunch of fucking Amy Coney Barretts in the House and the Senate. We're absolutely fucked. And love him or hate him, Thomas Massie at least was grounded in some reality. I mean, one thing that pisses me off real quick. So grounds for impeachment include bribery, accepting gifts, abuse of power or authority, conflict of interest and hidden relationships, decisions that undermined our rights, freedoms, and democracy. There you go. I think at least 1 or 2 of them they fall under. A threat to the nation, its people, and the Constitution. There's at least 2 or 3 of them in there. You can get fucking Amy Coney Barrett out of there, shitbag Roberts, and what the fuck is his name? Kavanaugh, worthless piece of shit. Sorry, I get a little upset with this shiz. So Tim Pool, Nick the Gun Guy's favorite friend. Tomorrow, Barrett will publish her argument that a Chinese communist... I'm trying to do Tim Pool. It's so difficult. Tomorrow, Barrett will publish her argument that a Chinese Communist Party member who flies to Guam so he and his wife can deliver their baby, who then take their child to be raised in China, mind you. So they went from China to Guam, had the baby in a Guam hospital, and then brought the baby right back and lived in China all the way until its 45th birthday, will be eligible to be president of the United States 35 years. I thought it was 45. 35, oh well. 35 years later, is a citizen of the United States. These fucking people are absolutely ridiculous. Trump, we go back and forth, loving and hating this fucking idiot. Right now, he's an idiot. Let's see if he's not going to be an idiot.
Yawn.
And Mr. President,
birthright citizenship is next. What are your thoughts? Birthright citizenship. What are your thoughts? And will you accept it if it rules against you?
Well, I guess I have to accept it's the Supreme Court, so I'll accept. I think it's very bad for our nation. We're the only nation that does it. No other nation does that birthright citizenship. No,
Yes.
Not even close. Some did it, they ended it. It's tremendously destructive.
Yes.
It's extremely costly. I don't know. It's up to them. But in terms of for the good of the country, it'd be great if they didn't allow it. It would be great. But I can't tell you. The Slaughter case was the big case today. That was really a big case because it gave strength to presidents and strength to the presidency.
By the way, Roberts and all of everybody except for Thomas, basically, I think Alito, right? They love the Federal Reserve Bank. The Federal Reserve Bank has like more power than the president, Congress, and the Supreme Court all together. And the Supreme Court and all of these fucking neocons always defend and protect the stupid Federal Reserve. Everybody gives what's his face shit. The other Kentucky guy there, Rand Paul. Rand and Ron Paul have been trying to audit the Fed and get rid of the Fed. You know what the Federal Reserve is for? The Federal Reserve Bank is supposed to protect our money and our economy. So they're supposed to prevent inflation, and they're supposed to keep everything balanced. Where's that? Houses, a fucking $200,000 house is going for, $1.3 million. They're not doing the job. Get rid of them. I'm done. No more banks controlling America. Thomas Jefferson warned us, for God's sakes. It's nuts. Ugh. Let me read some chat. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of going crazy. No more anchor babies and freebies. Based. It's crazy. I bet he does laps the reflection pool. Flips, turns, and everything. Let's go. This lady is a tartlet. Yes. She's a caramel apple tartlet. If I do say so myself. What the does that have to do with citizenship? Thank you. If you're in Japan, you have allegiance to them, because if you steal something, you go to jail. What the fuck does that have to do with citizenship? Oh my God, these people are nuts. She carries a wallet. I don't even. She has full Costanza. She got too many receipts in her wallet, like Costanza. What does it? I know it's crazy. Ketanji Brown doesn't know what a woman is and is okay with illegals voting. A case for impeachment that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I want to get rid of Amy Coney Barrett before her. And she went in there as a right-wing SCOTUS, and she has done nothing. She did one fucking thing, because she's against abortion, because she likes drinking baby blood. She's like, don't kill the baby. How will I drink his blood? I'm always crying. It's sad. Fucking Amy Coney Barrett's a piece of shit. And Kavanaugh's like, oh, just don't punch me in the shoulder anymore. I'm drinking my beers. Oh, Amy, why'd you punch Ketanji? He's a pussy. Get Kavanaugh out of there, little bitch. Rand Paul said he made a bill to amend the 14th Amendment because he knows it will never happen. He's a rhino. That's pretty bad. I don't know if Rand Paul, I wouldn't call Rand Paul a rhino. They're all the rest of them are rhinos. Like Jim Jordan. See, when Rand Paul says, well, I made a bill, to fix the 14th Amendment so that it doesn't matter what the Supreme Court ruling was just happened. We can just fix it right now. And where's Jim Jordan? He's like, well, I have to think about it. It's like, can I vote present? I'll just vote present. That's a rhino. And it sucks to say that, because I wanted Jim Jordan as president. Roll up your sleeves, buckaroo. They're all fucking rhinos. I can't stay. It's so heartbreaking. And they're like, all right, guys, which 7 of us are going to vote with the Democrats? Oh, you're going to get a lot of shit for it. Well, you know what? I was going to go on Fox News 5 times this week, but I'll just go on vacation. I'll vote for it. That's what they do. The Democrats do whatever they want, and the Republicans campaign to undo and fit. We're going to fix everything. Vote for me, everybody. Hey, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix the 14th Amendment. We're going to do all this bullshit. And they get in there and they do fucking nothing about it. They're all pieces of shit. And to be fair to Rand Paul is annoying, because there are some bills where it's like, dude, all right, what the fuck? We need you to vote. Well, it didn't matter if I voted, it already passed. So it's like, no, fuck you, dude. Well, it went against my libertarian better. What? Vote for the thing, you asshole. So there is time, but I wouldn't say he's a rhino. But, to each his own, brother. Any Republican that is against nuking the filibuster is a rhino. I've gone back and forth with this, to be honest with you. I want them to nuke the filibuster right now. But when they steal the election, because the Supreme Court allows for you can count forever. The Democrats are the ones in almost every effing state that print. They are in charge of the voter rolls, and they are in charge of printing the ballots and in charge of distributing them. So they can print however many they need. Oh, we have more mail-ins. Sorry, it's going to take another month. And what are they doing? They're printing more ballots and sending them to different people, homeless people, whoever. Make up the fucking name. We get the voter rolls. Who didn't vote? Oh, this guy didn't vote. Hey, can you write lefty? Oh, not good. You don't have to write good. Just mark this one and then sign your name at the bottom. That's all you got to do. That's what they do. So there will be a Democrat president. And once and when there is, and the Democrats, there'll be a Democrat president, a Democrat Senate and House. And when we don't have the filibuster anymore, we're going to be like, dude, how do they get to do? Why do they get to just do this? We can't do anything. They're ramming everything down our throats. Then you'll miss that filibuster. And I'm not even saying you're wrong, because for me, I'm like, fucking fuck this. Fuck 60% votes. 51%. That's all you need for every single thing. I'm done. Oh, 50. All you need 51% to boot Amy Coney Barrett. Fucking later. It will bite us in the ass, but maybe we can fix our country enough to where we have patriotism again. But see, now we don't have the time. Trump's dicking around, fucking giving stupid Bibi Netanyahu whatever he wants. I know it's a point of contention. Not everybody agrees with it, but Trump wasted 2 years dicking the fuck around. And what's he going to do with 2 years left? He could do a lot, but if we lose the midterms, what's the 51%? And then we'll need the filibuster. We're fucked, dude. We are fucking fucked because Trump fucking botched the first 2 years of his second term. That's the truth. And, we can disagree and bicker about it, but I'm telling you, we had full control of everything. They should have just nuclear option, end the filibuster, and ram through all the things that they campaigned on that they said they'd fix, that the Democrats, we're going to undo it all. Oh, okay, good. U.S. aid. Fucking Elon goes in there with a fine-tooth comb, a X-Acto knife, cutting all of the spending bullshit. And what did Trump do? My handlers are telling me to tell you you're fired and you can't do this anymore. And Congress and people were like, well, Congress can just continue with the Doge cuts. I don't care about that. What? What do you mean you don't care about that? I'm done. I'm done funding other countries' little pet projects. Give me $2 million to study, crab homosexuality. Don't give that to some other fucking foreign country. You're going to throw away my money, throw it to me. Crazy. Without the filibuster, we could pass the SAVE Act. I know. And reform the language in the 14th Amendment. I know, brother. But here's the problem. They won't do it anyways because 80% of them are rhinos. And I think I'm being generous. I think it's probably more like 95% are fucking rhinos. Lindsey Graham, you think Lindsey fucking Graham is going to be on our side? He'll be like, guys, why we focus on this right now? How about we just keep this bill until after the midterms, okay? And we get back to focusing with what matters, which is Israel and the Ukraine, where I get all my money fucking from. Fuck him. Lindsey Graham, and they suck. All of them suck. Who's that other one there? Snow, I think is in his name. It's not Snowden. What the fuck is his name? Tom Cotton. Snow. I don't know. Tom Cotton. I'm like, dude, I love Tom Cotton. And then you find out he's a fucking piece of shit. He's like, well, the First Amendment to the Constitution is the greatest piece of legislation of all time. And then it'd be like, well, but I do think we should have some restrictions, for people who like say bad things about Jewish people or Israel. Huh? What about if people say bad things about white people or white nations? Oh, well, who gives a fuck about that? I mean, Well, what about black people and black nations? Well, I mean, come on, you're being ridiculous. We're just talking about just the Jews. We're going to fucking change the First Amendment just for Israelis and Zion. Fuck you. Fuck Tom Cotton. It's bullshit. What about the filibuster when the fucking left is in control? We'll be fucked, dude. Killing the bus. I agree with you, brother. I absolutely agree with you. To make an amendment to the Constitution, it takes either a 2/3 Congress majority or a convention by 2/3 of the states, followed by ratification of 3/4 of the states. It would never happen. Rand Paul knows it. Right. Rand Paul's making a point, brother. He's like, this is how pathetic the Republican Party is, that I will give them the greatest bill. Here it is, silver platter right on your face, and they still won't vote for it. That's what he's doing. And believe me, I got my beef with Rand Paul. Like I said, there'll be a bill. It's not perfect, but it's a compromise where we win more than the Democrats win. But we do lose a little tiny bit, but we win a whole bunch. And Rand Paul will be like, I don't like either side of the agreement. I don't like, nobody wins. Fucking vote for you. Idiot. He drives me crazy. And Massey was like that too. But now you got some other fucking lunatic who's like, you think the guy who won, who the AIPAC stole the election for over Massey, you think that guy with dual citizenship is going to vote to change the 14th Amendment to protect American? Hells no. Just fucking hells no. And that's one of 7 billion things. He's a rhino. Massey was a pain in the assy, but this other douchebag is a fucking libtard. Guarantee it, dude. We're fucked. I know, Kenny, that's why nuking the filibuster is the only way. I think if they nuked it and then, I mean, that's what the Democrats basically did for Obamacare, right? They ended the filibuster. They did the nuclear option. They passed Obamacare. And then they went right back and said, no, we'll go back to the filibuster. It's okay. I'm down for that. Why? And when they do it, they better pass a whole bunch of shit for 1 year and 8 months. And the last 4 months remaining in the year, the last 4 months of Trump's office, no, we'll bring the filibuster back. I don't care. Play dirty. We gotta save our freaking country, dang nabbit. We gotta fight. We got a game to win. Bring the water boy out here. Welcome to the power zone or zombie filibuster. I'll take whatever they got. Any gimmicks, all the gimmicks. Wait, I must have. Tom, what's his name? Cotton. There you go. There's another one. So there might have been 3 because I forgot about that. No more dudes in ladies sports. But the actual ruling is a little different, my friend. So what the Supreme Court ruled was that states who don't allow biological men in ladies sports are constitutionally protected to pass that law. So what's that mean? States like New York, California, Massachusetts, and all the other libtarded shitbag states don't have those laws, so they can keep letting biological boys into girls' sports. They didn't end it. To be fair to the Supreme Court, that wasn't the case in front of them. It was just, can states ban biological men from women's sports? So, I mean, I take that as, I mean, it's, all of these things are logical. So I guess it's a logical win, but, and I think it came 5-4. So I think one of these dum-dums, it was probably, it was either Amy Coney Barrett or fucking Roberts. These people are out of their minds, dude. We are not doomed. Trump will expose Republican rhino. He's a rhino. I love you, dude. Trump is a rhino. Trump was a Democrat for years, and Trump is like mostly a logical old school Democrat, I guess you could say, right? But he's a Democrat at heart. He's a rhino. That's why he says one thing and then does another. But I still hold this little bit of hope that Trump will be 2016 Trump again. I'm like, please, like, I think it really, like, if he gets gas down to 250, he's not going to hear me riding his ass too much anymore. Even though I should, it's like, can you bring gas down a little bit? It was actually at like 210 before the war. Well, when he kind of first got in office, like, he brought it down. I don't know. Biden had it way up there for a while. It was over 4 for a little bit. It was like 335, 358. And then Trump brought it all the way down to like 310, 3 whatever, right under 3. And then the fucking Israeli war in Iran happened, and boom, skyrocket. All these guys, Trump needs to put his absolute foot down and be like, no. You don't get, all these gas. Right now, gas is trading at, I think it's $68 a barrel. Before the war, it was like, I think $74 a barrel. So if it's, $2.70 at $74 a barrel, it should be like $2.50 right now. If it's trading at $68 a barrel, Trump needs to do something to these companies. Make a fucking secret army or something and have them go into these companies. I'm done being nice. I'm done. I love the free market. We don't live in a capitalist society. So many people want to blame capitalism. This isn't capitalism. This is socialism. You're welcome to socialism world. You've been living in it for probably 15 years now. If we had a free market, a real capitalistic market, any one of us could chip away and work hard and make our own NBC News. But you can't do, none of us can do that. You can't go make a gas company. Good luck, motherfucker. You ain't making shit. You ain't making a daggone thing. That is socialism, aka fascism. Oh, fascism. Fascism just means that the government and business are in cahoots. They're simpatico. Well, what's socialism? Socialism is when the government and business are in cahoots together and they're simpatico. And they're manipulating everybody. That's the same fucking thing. Trump's a fascist. While they're holding a sign, we love socialism. It's like, you fucking... we live in crazy town. It's crazy. We can win, bro. We'll see, dude. People love rhinos. I don't even know if people love rhinos. I think a lot of idiots love rhinos, but look at what is it, North Carolina? Why would anybody in their right fucking mind vote for Lindsey Graham? Why? Even before Trump ever's name existed, we all knew Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell. What? But, you have election decades now. You don't have election day. You have election whenever the Democrats are done filling out the ballots that they print today. We're fucked. We are fucked, brother. I don't know. I don't think we get out of this one. I'm not so sure they will get voted out that easily. They're not. Hopefully, there's a backup plan. Smith-Mundt Act, yes. And back to basics, the Constitution, common law. Based. Throw the Trizans out of women's sport. Yes, they should make it a federal law. Oh, well, we can't do it, see, because Lindsey Graham kind of likes the dudes. It's like, Smith-Mundt was amended in 2012, and it now legalizes the propagandizing of the American purple. I've heard of it. I gotta look it up. Trump cares about getting his agenda codified into law. I wish he did. I mean, did you actually read the big beautiful bill? I'll tell you what it codified. It codified Palantir in the government spying on us. Where's that? Remember, like Sam Hyde was talking about, where's that constitutional amendment, that God-given constitutional right to not be fucking spied on by the government? Where's that? It's in the Constitution. Oh, well, they passed a big, beautiful bill, so that means that we don't pay attention to the Constitution anymore. Did they pass an amendment to the Constitution, making the government allowed to fucking, search and seize us and spy on us? What Constitution? What are you talking about? We're fucked. And it's like, yeah, there were all we heard about the good things in the big, beautiful bill. That's all they told. Oh, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. Oh, that's it. Well, it's a big, beautiful bill. That's like a half a page. Oh, no tips on 1/3 of your taxes. No tips on 1/3 of your overtime or tips. What's in all the other shit? Palantir, all these goodies for leftists. 355. There you go. 360. It's still 387 here. 394. Massachusetts fucked. All these companies just raking us out over the coals. It's fucking bullshit. I was so terrified when Biden and the Democrats stole the election. I'm like, inflation is going crazy. Mortgages, rents, cost of housing, everything is going to keep going up. You think a landlord raises your rent to $3,000 from $1,200 to $3,000? You think he's going to go back down to $1,200? Fucks no. You think he's going to go down to $2,900? Hells no. We are fucked unless they do it by force. And people, all the Republicans don't do that. Why? Because you own everything? You and fucking state. I mean, it's a lefty thing to put, rental caps. And I don't give a fuck right now because we are fucked. Landlords are never going to go down in price unless you force them to. Sorry. We need to reset and redo. I say, fuck the US dollar. Fuck Wall Street. Fuck big banks. Get rid of all of them. And make a new monetary system, a new US dollar, backed in gold. And it can never go away from any of that shit. Well, what about the petrodollar? Fuck the petrodollar. I'm done with all of it. Has it done us any good? My kids can't buy a fucking house. My sons aren't going to be able to just meet a great girl, work hard, and buy a house. Unless they want a 50-year mortgage that costs them $5,000 a month. What the fuck are we? This is crazy. Sorry to be depressing, but it's true. And it sucks. And these fucking Supreme Court rulings fucking solidified us and screwed us. Oh, shit. Shoot. Hey, what's up, Mom? I'm still doing the show. I'll be off in a second, though. Yeah, call me back in like 10 minutes.
Sure.
All right, love you.
Talk to you then.
All right.
Love you too.
Bye. Sorry, I told her to call me like 8:30. But I agree with the agenda he says he's for. That Trump said I'm with that agenda. The one that he does, behind the scenes is different. Did Trump tell us? Did he campaign about his agenda for the big beautiful bill? How Palantir gets to spy on us? That the Patriot Act 2.0 is in the big beautiful bill. Did he campaign on that? Fucks no. It's the shit that they don't tell us, dude. It pissed me off. Thank you. I don't remember what it was, but I'll take it. I don't even know if it was for me. February 2026, a barrel of oil was $65 to $71. Right. It's crazy, dude. It should go right back to those prices. I started watching Obsession per Scott's glowing review. It's pretty good so far. It's crazy, right? It's different. The chick, like I'll kind of ruin the gimmick. You can see it anywhere, but the dude like gets like a one wish. I think it's like a stick of holly, a branch of holly, and he makes a wish that this girl loved him more than anybody else in the whole world. So she just loved it and made her obsessed. And it's based. It's crazy. I don't know if it's based, but it's fucking crazy as shit. Gas was $2.91. All right, so Trump's saying it should be $2.50. So they were probably gouging us back then, Sniz, to be honest with you. Because you remember the question I asked Steven Crowder. I'm like, Steven, is Trump going to bring the price of gas down to $2? What the fuck is going on? Oh, under $2. And he's like, well, right now, it's a barrel of oil is trading for whatever. It was like $70 or whatever. He's like, I don't know what you expect. I mean, this is great. This is as good as it's gonna get. And it's like when it used to trade for $70 a barrel, we were paying $1.50. And now it's trading for $70 a barrel, and we're paying $3. Where does that fucking math go? That means our dollar is worth less money. Oh, and is Trump going to pay down the debt? If we paid the entire debt off, the U.S. debt, our money would be more valuable. So when, you get $2,000 take-home check, it's actually worth like $4,000 or maybe $3,000. And so now your money goes further. That's a whole nother problem. Trump keeps on spending. Give money to Israel. We love Israel. Give money to Egypt so they don't fight with Israel, even though Israel has said within 15 years they're going to attack Egypt. So we're just wasting money. Ugh. And I don't really even mean to make this all about Israel, because who gives a fuck about money? Fuck money. I mean, I would rather live on a fucking homestead and have cows and, a few bulls and goat. And I live like that. Fuck it. I don't care. I'd rather, that's freedom. Not having to, you can't live here because you are supposed to buy Obamacare. It's a tax to buy the insurance we're forcing you to buy. What the fuck? That's not freedom. I'm so sick and tired of money. I've never liked money. Believe me, I know I need it. Oh, if I don't pay everybody else off with this money that I slave for, then I guess I can't survive. This isn't the fucking free market that we were promised. It's not the free market we used to have before Woodrow Wilson. I can tell you that shit right now. We are fucked. Absolutely fucked. And they've all known it since 1913 when they fucked us with the goddamn IRS and income tax. Ever since then, now all of a sudden, we don't work for our own money. We have to work to give them some of our money. Ever since 1913, that's the absolute honest to God truth. And every fucking president since then has known about it. Even my boy Calvin Coolidge, one of my favorite presidents of all time. He's a piece of shit. He should have fucking ended it right there. No, we're going to gut the IRS. No more IRS. No more taxes. It says it in the Constitution. We are not supposed to be taxed on our house, on our labor, or our fucking investments. And what are we? Oh, excise tax on our cars? That's our property. What the fuck? What? Oh, you made you bought Bitcoin and you made a lot of money? You owe us money? No, that's my investment. What are you talking about? What? We are fucking fucked. And I'm sick of it. I'm sorry to be a bummer, but these Supreme Court rulings fucked us royally. Do you know Peter Thiel, the creator of Palantir, funds JD Vance? That's why I don't want JD Vance, brother. And JD Vance, pulled a DeSantis telling us what, we want to hear. Israel, Trump's your only friend. You better stop bombing Lebanon now. Come on. And they still kept bombing Lebanon. And it was just lip service for us to be like, yeah. Because the whole fucking country's finally waking up and saying, our United States tax dollars pay for everyone in Israel to live for free. They have free healthcare, free housing, paid for by our money. So it's not even about Jew. I don't give a fuck what religion or skin. That shit does not matter. If this was happening in, any other country, Trinidad and Tobago, shout out to all the Trinidadians. Sorry, we're not paying all your shit and living your free expenses and everything. Oh, but they're being attacked constantly by fucking New Guinea, I don't know, Guyana, whoever the fuck, Cuba. That's not our fucking problem. All right, we'll just fucking start nizuking shit. Nizuke fucking Iran. If that's what it takes to get $1.50 gas again, fucking nizuke them. I'm done. And that's not what it's going to take anyway. We all know that. It's going to take getting rid of the IRS and fucking state income tax and all this other shit. I had so many fun things to talk about. I get all upset. Matt Walsh has one. The idea that a pregnant woman from Guatemala can sprint across the U.S. border, have the baby 30 minutes after arriving here, and the baby is magically a citizen of the United States is one of the most retarded and indefensible notions ever effing conceived. Right. It's nuts. Everybody's blaming Elon. They're saying Elon's responsible for millions of deaths because he got rid of USAID. It's USAID. But look at USAID ran a secret fake Twitter account to spark revolution in Cuba, funded Venezuelan opposition politicians directly, gave money. That's illegal. That's illegal. Who's going to jail? Where's Trump? Hello. Draining the swamp? You promised us draining the swamp, right? I'm for that shit. Drain that motherfucker. Got expelled from Bolivia after WikiLeaks cables revealed the ambassador admitted U.S. aid was hidden by our use of third parties like USAID. All documented, all sourced. This isn't conspiracy. It's declassified. Fucking bingo was his name-o. Zunio, USAID's secret Cuban Twitter. USAID funded Venezuelan opposition groups. Bolivia expels USAID after declassified cable surface. I mean, where's the, remember Drain the Swamp? Where's that at? Nobody gives a shit about Draining the Swamp no more. And by the way, Massey's a fucking piece of shit too. Massey's better than the fucking Zionist fucking dual citizen asshole that, got the election stolen from for him. But this is his buddy Ro Khanna. Oh, we want the Epstein files. They don't give a fuck about the Epstein file. I don't think Tom Massey really. Maybe he did. Ro Khanna don't. When you hear this fucking piece of shit on TV, all he talks about is wanting to make America a multicultural shithole. He says it every fucking time he's on TV. We have a culture here already. That would be like going to Japan, getting elected and saying, we're going to make Japan not Japan anymore. We're going to make it Haiti, Honduras, Canadian, Venezuelan, Mexican, Guatemalan, Australian. Fuck you, Ro Khanna. Fucking get out of here. Who the fuck is this guy? Look at Free Beacon has receipts on Ro Khanna's obscene oligarch wealth. His two kids, under 10 years old, mind you, those two kids own 3 private golf courses in Ohio. That's nice. I wish that I had that. His wife drives a $200,000 Land Rover. Must be related to all the illegals that I have to pull up to next to the supermarket who are riding shit way the fuck better than mine. His house has a 4-story indoor elevator, just to name a few. And this is who Thomas Massey wants to fucking claim is a great guy for helping him with the fucking Epstein files. This guy doesn't give a fuck about the Epstein files. He wants to destroy this country, and he wanted to do so by fucking destroying Trump. So fuck Ro Khanna and fuck Massey too. These people are the fucking worst. Real quick, I gotta end it with this. I gotta take a phone call with my mom. According to today's expert witnesses, Jack Ruby and Charles Manson were MK Ultra assets. Welcome to 15 years ago. We already knew this shit, but I guess now they're admitting it. Anna Balina Luna. I am following up directly with the CIA to demand the full release of the MK Ultra records. We don't have the full release. What the fuck? These are this is supposed to be, we the people of the United States are supposed to control our own government. People don't know that anymore. Teachers subvert us. Movies and TV shows and fucking radio show and everything ruin it. And they subvert us and make us think that the government are in charge and we are their servants. It's the other way around. Pisses me the fuck off. Let's see what this shit's all about.
Is it in your expert opinion that Jack Ruby and Manson were assets of the intelligence agency specifically pertaining to MK Ultra? Were they MK Ultra victims?
Yeah, theoretically, Manson, I've never been able to prove absolutely. Jack Ruby, I believe this is something else. The Warren Commission investigation on the Warren Commission was Alan Dulles, the former CIA director, who authorized and ran MK Ultra until he was fired by President Kennedy. The liaison to the committee for the CIA who handled the information.
So President Kennedy fired the guy who ran the commission to see who killed the JFK. This is all bullshit. You know, my relatives, especially my uncles, you know, back in the day when you'd see stupid shit happening, even under Reagan. Sorry, big guy. It's like, what's this illogical thing that hurts our country? And you know, it's like, this country, we're being lied to. Our government sucks. And my uncle, especially one of them who was in Vietnam, looked at me as like, he's like, thanks for catching up. We've been telling everybody this for the last 20 years, but you know, he goes, to be fair, our, you know, uncles and our great uncles have been telling everybody for the past 100 years that the American government is seized power over we the people. We are not free people anymore, and it's just eroding. And I'm sorry, today you can put a bow on it. It's done. I'm sorry. We are fucked. If any asshole in the world can just come here pregnant and have babies, they're already doing it, my friends. We have to worry about elections. People go up there and they say America sucks, and people vote for that. People vote for AOC and fucking Mom Donnie, who says America sucks, we're gonna fucking destroy the fucking country, and people vote for it. You know why? Because they're not fucking US citizens. Our culture is destroyed. It's sad, but I'm sorry. This is the absolute truth, and it drives me up the effing wall. I got a couple other things. Hopefully they're funny. I'm sorry. I'm freaking losing it. All right, here, real quick. You want to see what JD Vance is all about? Ready? He was just on Bill Maher.
Trump can't run again, and he'd be a little too exciting for me anyway. So it's either going to be you or Rubio. Here's my deal breaker for your side. Okay. Under Trump, you guys have two outcomes that an election can be. Either we win or they cheated. That shit has to stop.
The Democrats just did that. Literally, when Trump won, they said that we cheated. So where's that outrage for them, Bill Maher? Fuck off, Bill. I fucking hate Bill Maher. Bill Maher will say a based thing for a bunch of us suckers desperate for the TV people, for famous people to say shit that we agree with. I am one of you. I was susceptible to this dickhead. Not anymore. He is this guy is a piece of shit. Bill Maher is a fucking scumbag. But listen to this.
And the person who...
Clap for that. Let's see him talk shit about the Democrats, who literally just did the same thing.
And that means the person who has to stop it would be you or Marco. Can you tell me you will do that? Will you bring us back to the middle, at least on that, where we concede elections?
What do you mean middle? This country has been pulled so far left. The middle is still on the left. No thanks. We need to get yanked way to the right.
Where it's not either one of those two options.
Okay, Bill. So this is where I'm probably going to lose you here. But here's...
That happened about 8 minutes ago.
All right, kind of funny.
Look, I don't think that we should not concede elections, but I don't think that's what's going on.
Ooh, I can't wait. We're going to see how base J.D. Vance is. All of us know that elections are being stolen, right? It's not like, oh, they manipulated people, right? It's stolen. J.D. Vance is about to expose what we all know. With the Democrats, Chuck Schumer used to say it all the time. Mail-in ballots are how you steal elections. Absentee ballots, ballot boxes, counting the ballots, not having an election day, having an election, a millennia. Let's see what JD, he's based, right?
I think that if you go back to the president's core argument, he was making an argument about problems that existed in 2020. And here's the problem that I'm most focused on. The president and I've talked a lot about this, and I think we share a perspective here, but set to the side.
Oh my God, he's focused that he's going to end mail-in ballots. I can't believe this guy's the best. Let's hear. I can't wait for him to hear him say it.
The stuff that really gets you and your audience very angry about whether the count was legitimate in Georgia or Pennsylvania or any of these other states.
You mean like when we saw it with our own two eyes? They pulled the fire alarm, got everybody out, and counted the same ballots like 17 times, or the mail truck that came from New York City to Pennsylvania to Philadelphia to count ballots in the middle of the night? You mean like that? Don't forget about that. Shit.
Is it true that large technology companies, some of whom have financial interests that exist outside the United States of America, were they censoring information in the run-up to an election? And set to the side the stuff again, the Georgia stuff. No. But
that was litigated. Dominion, the Fox News paid us.
Oh, they litigated that? Oh, you mean when Fox News just paid out and gave up on the case? It wasn't litigated in court.
Well, I'm trying to make the more middle ground argument here. The biggest criticism I had.
Oh, he's on the middle, guys. Peter Thiel's puppet, who's married to a Hindu woman, and he has all Hindu babies, is gonna be in the middle. Oh, that's what we really need, is to be in the middle.
The 2020 election is that you had technology companies that were quite literally censoring negative information about the left and promoting negative information about the right.
What about the mail-in ballots that we all know is fraudulent? What about the absentee ballots? What about the ballot boxes and ballot harvesting? That's not what you focus on? You focus on the propaganda? What?
So in a fundamental sense, like if the First Amendment says that we have a free and open debate, and then the American people judge based on that free and open debate, the sense in which I think the election in 2020 was rigged, I'm sorry, is that you had technology companies that were putting their thumb on the scale in a way that completely obliterated the real open exchange of ideas.
Well, that's why I don't want him. That's why I don't trust him. He can give me all the DeSantis gimmicks he wants. Oh, we're going to do this and that. And he doesn't do this and that. And he's full of shit. Lip service, garbage. If you can't go out there and say, guys, mail-in ballots are fraudulent. When he's like, would you trust it, Mr. Maher, if the Republicans were the ones in charge of the voter rolls and in charge of printing ballots and in charge of counting ballots? You're just gonna be fine, right? Honestly, the Republicans, if that was the case, would just let the Democrats win anyways. Oh, we'll throw all these Republican ones out. They're fucking worthless. They're all sellouts. Money, money, money. What good is getting $1 million if in 10 years from now, $1 million is worth $10,000? That's why I fuck money. Money is shit to me. It means nothing. But you guys mean everything to me. I gotta go. I gotta talk to my moms. Freaking love you guys. We have a guy in chat using mail-in ballots. They can't be that bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I would have stayed on way later, but I gotta take this call from my mom. She's wait, to be charitable advance, Google in there ephemeral experiences, aka propaganda, literally swings elections by 3 to 7. No, you're right. I'm with you, and I'm with JD on this. But when you have basically the nation listening to you, and your big argument is that, well, Google and Facebook, they were lifting lies and lefty voices and shutting ours off, when Trump won all 6 swing states and still lost the election. Like, it's like, what are we talking about? It's clear as day that in Georgia, Raffensperger and the shitbag governor there, I forget what his name is, they were on the take. They were recording Trump's call to get him in trouble. Bill Barr, who was in charge of everything, he was working behind the scenes saying, don't find any ballots for him. Get any information you have against Trump. Don't let him look into elections and shit. The same Bill Barr who, his father hired Jeffrey Epstein and wrote a book about the shit Jeffrey Epstein was about to do, but in space, kidnapping kids and having fucking propaganda on. That's Bill Barr's dad wrote that book. And then Bill Barr's in charge. And Bill Barr, what the hell does he need to go fly from DC to New York for, to go visit a prison inmate of any big, large, small, medium, whatever the hell it is? He was there and literally was wheeling out Jeffrey Epstein's body. I'm telling you, and like I said, to get back on track, Bill Barr, we already know, helped rig the election. It was all rigged. JD Vance needs to come out. I just said it. Why can't JD Vance? He wants to be the president. We're going to get more bullshit. We don't need more bullshit. The reason why we wanted Trump to begin with is because Trump wasn't supposed to be a bullshit artist. We're like, this is the guy we need. This guy tells it like it is. He's going to fight for us. He's going to fight for America. And then he gets in there and it's just bullshit after bullshit, helping fucking his kids get fucking paid through the nose. They all own fucking, Kalshi and all these different things. And listen, make your money, go ahead, but you better be fucking fixing a whole bunch of shit. Where's all the fucking arrests? The deep state's still going to be there when he's gone in 2 years. We are fucking screwed. You think I like this? I am pissed. I fucking put all my faith in Trump. It's my fault for doing it, but he said all the right things. I'm going all these different towns. They're shooting me in the fucking ears. They're trying to kill me because I'm going to do all these things. His first term was great. He was doing these things. And what do you know? They were impeaching him, sending him to court, doing all shit. Now they don't do that anymore. I wonder why. But I gotta go. I'm so sorry. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Maybe we'll figure it out. No Dogman Steve, but there is Alex Stein at 11 p.m. on Real America's Voice. I think. I always keep falling asleep and missing it. I gotta work in the morning. But dude, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it wasn't so fun today, but we got through some shit. I got on Friday, we're gonna have Nick the Gun Guy and hopefully DMS. And I got a cool little fun show planned on Friday. So hopefully no more serious talk. But yeah, and don't forget, check out Ray Life, Fat Pig, everybody in the description. And we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully right on time at 6:30, maybe a little bit after, hopefully not. Depends on traffic at work. I'm trying. All right, prayers for my mom, prayers for Rainey and Truth, and Maddie, and Heart Archivist, and everybody. Pray for each other. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.